Are you ready for this? I hope so, because we're gonna do it again. Remember 3 seconds to manifest anything? My most popular video. It's still going strong. I'm gonna post it at the end of this video, but in this one, we're taking it up a notch. What does that mean? Well, this is the year of expansion, and next year, I gave you my foresight into what's to come. It's called the year of critical choice. We have got to flip our thoughts. We're gonna flip our thoughts. I'm gonna show you how to do that in 3 seconds and shift into the higher dimension, higher dimension, higher dimension. What's there? Everything amazing on a higher frequency. It's time to do that. I'm gonna show you how. Come on with me. Let's shift. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through the fears, live an amazing life. We are going to shift our reality. We're going to shift out of suffering. We're going to shift into joy. We're going to shift into the new earth in 3 seconds. Now, why do I say 3 seconds? Actually, last time it was like 2.7 seconds. Because things are slow here in dense earth, and so we have a little bit of a delay in the fourth dimension, which is time, to shift into a new thought. Now, we're not going to take a negative thought and shift into a positive one like we did in 3 seconds. Now, that was a lot of fun. You guys enjoyed it because you started to catch yourself all day saying, what am I manifesting? What am I manifesting? I didn't say, what am I thinking? I had you say, what am I manifesting? Because that thought is manifesting, and then it was a little scary for a lot of you, and you went, whoa, and then I had you switch over, change it, right? What's my thought? What am I manifesting? Switching over, and I timed it, 2.7 seconds. Now here's what we're gonna do today, because we're going into the new earth, we're awakening, we hit the tipping point, amazing things are happening, and I know you're ready for this. Now, so many of us don't even realize how dense our thinking is all the time. We are still arguing with each other. We have to be right. And you are always right. You don't have to debate anything with anybody. You don't have to believe a thing I say, but you're on my channel, so I assume that you feel like you might be, gaining some kind of positive vibes from this, teachings, whatever it is. If you don't like it, you don't have to believe it. But there doesn't have to be conflict in anything. If you don't agree with somebody, no conflict. If somebody does something to you, no conflict. No conflict is required. That's the fifth dimension. That's the new earth. We must shift into that. And if we want to be happy, if we want to go into that place, if you don't want to and you enjoy arguing and stuff, that's cool. Stay in the third and fourth dimension. If you want to go into that new earth, it's happening now. It's happening for so many people are already in the awakened state, recognizing what's going on over there and really celebrating this transformation that our planet's going through. And yes, through, let's just say change, great change, is always some chaos, some challenges, some struggles, right? Pain. That's what we're going through right now. So when we switch how we think about something, we see the world completely different, and your reality is created on whatever you believe it is, right? Whatever you think about that world out there actually creates it. And so when you see something amazing, you send another message to the universe. Amazing, expansion, okay, opportunities for positive change, opportunities to evolve, opportunities for me to show kindness, for me to be amazing, to give. That's all that's going on, and all of this is for you and me. We're all one. Here's what we're going to do then. So I want you to remember that, because what am I manifesting means every thought's manifesting. It's not something you just do, once in a while, like, oh, okay, oh, I got to remember to focus on that now, and then the rest of the day you're off in some, oh, the world is going to hell in a handbasket, well, talk to the hand. What are we going to do? We're going to do the reverse of 3 second manifesting. So instead of blindly allowing the ego to guide you all day, catching it and changing it, you're sort of neutralizing yourself there. Now you can continually train yourself through that video to actually always go over to that thought. But I want to see if you can do this. Try it for one day. What if you never switched? What if you started deliberately with that thought? You ready for this? All day long, what would I like to manifest? What reality do I want to create? And then you create a thought. There's nothing to switch over to. So you're not going into a negative thought, catching it and switching over. You are just going, create a thought, create a manifest, create a reality. That's it. My reality. And then you imagine it, you see it. Now, a lot of you tell me that you have difficulties envisioning things. Sometimes I do too. It's sort of weird. You would think that I'd have a clear picture. But I've noticed that when I'm really, really adamant about certain thing, or really secure about it, or really confident about something, I have no problem seeing it. I see it. You guys know I have a television movie? I saw that way before. In fact, I knew exactly what it looked like. I knew it was going to be on television, not the big screen. It's global. You guys can see it now. You can tune in and get it now. It's free on television. It's free for most people. I saw my name on the television screen, and that's exactly the way it showed when they produced the movie. They had it on the screen for me. This is not a coincidence. This is like, wow, that's funny that showed up. No, I created it, and so every action that I took was manifesting that. So it's not like, oh, I think it and it happens. It's like, no, you become the person, you think like the person, you're acting like the person. It's done. I got a great blog on landriaonka.com I posted. So when you see this, go there and see it. It's a Forbes magazine article that talks about all this stuff. We know this. So what do we want to do? We're going to switch into critical choice. We're going to get ready for it now. Year of expansion, we've got a few months into that. We're going to start to transition into critical choice. It doesn't happen January 1st, by the way. We're already switching into it. So critical choices, I'm done being a dense person with negative thoughts, battling them. What am I doing wrong? I'm struggling, suffering, because we're battling. I don't like how this is. I don't like this. Everything's I don't like, I'm not getting, I want, and I'm not getting. How do we stop that? You don't go into this space at all. You can observe, and I got my whole course, if you guys take Shift into the New Earth workshop and master class. If you took the master class, go take the workshop. I've got exercises for you, practices, all this stuff. Today, you are going to spend your whole day planning out your reality in advance. And when you focus on that, you don't have time to go into negative thoughts. So you have to be aware. Here's the key part. You have to be aware at every moment. Present moment is what's creating everything. So I'm creating my reality with every thought. We are usually going to negative thought. We see the world as a rotten place. We spend our time on the news and everything. And then we go, oh, I would like to have a better job or better relationship or awakening. And it's like a total disconnect. Does this make sense? What are you going to do today? What's my reality? Boom. You have to be crystal clear on this. So sit down and decide what your reality is going to be. And it could be, a lot of you are like, can I pick a bunch of things? Yes, for this exercise you can. Yes, you can, because I want you to throw as many amazing ideas in there as possible. Because I want you to just stay in that higher frequency reality. Now, when we're manifesting, we're trying to focus on something. The more you focus on it, the more you bring it in. Right? So I always have you pick the thing you want the most and focus on it. Not today. Today we are going to shift into new reality, which means I'm healthy, I'm fit, I'm happy, I'm abundant, I'm giving, I'm joyful, I'm accepting of all that's going out there because I am here to contribute in a positive way. Abundance flows to me. I'm going to do amazing things. Oh, I'm going to create. Oh, I'm going to start painting. I love to paint. Oh, I'm going to write that book. Oh, I'm going to learn how to play the guitar. And you fill your day with nothing but creating. Shift into the reality. 3 seconds, probably take you about 3 seconds to come up with a new idea. Write a book. I'm going to train for a marathon. Yeah, that'll be cool. And then you follow through with it. So, okay, I'm going to create, go get, I took up knitting. Can you believe this? It's really like meditational. I put on some, fun videos, like I watch History Channel and stuff like that. And then I knit. It's really fun. I'm knitting a really pretty scarf. So I'm doing, whenever you're doing something creative, you're focusing on that. You focus on that expansion, that creation. It makes it fun. And then I watch things that make me laugh, or history and things like that, like the pyramids and things like. I love that. So I fill myself with this expansion, positive, information. I don't go into those dark spaces. So everything I do is focused on that higher frequency. And I'm like, okay, what's the next thing I'm going to do? Oh, I'm going to create a course. I'm going to create workshops. I had master classes and courses. Now I'm doing workshops for you guys, right? So I thought, why am I going to do workshop? Well, I can give my students, actual practices. After they take the 3-hour master class, I'll give them practices so that they can get used to doing this every day and have this, structure to go by. So go do the workshop if you want to work more on this, if you find this difficult. All right, 3 seconds. Start your day and say, today, every thought I have is going to be shifting into the reality I desire. It may be something you're already working on. So when you focus on it, you're actually expanding. You're going to create, so you're in the collective, right? The ideas will come for that thing that you're working on. So I'm always working on stuff. I'm always writing books. It's like, okay, I've got this here, and I think about the book, and then the more I'm thinking about it, ideas come, and then all these different things come in. They flow to me because I'm in that space. I don't go into any other space. That's how I manifest, like freaking cray stuff, right? I manifest like crazy awesome things because I'm in the space of I don't have any limits with it. I mean, that's insane to think that, right? I mean, we're the one has no limits, and that's who we are. We're beautiful light beings expressing all that. And I'm here expressing, what am I going to do? And I thought, wouldn't it be horrible if I wasted this amazing opportunity of focused on it's a made up crap, and half of it's not even true. And then so you sit there and you ask yourself, what's the reality I want to create? So instead of saying, I want a higher frequency thought, which I have you guys do all these exercises, this video, in 3 seconds, you can say, what's my new reality? Okay, a new position, a new job. I have that job. And all you do is you focus on it, and you see it, and you imagine it, and the ideas that come. And then you start, now I'm that person creating that. So maybe I need to get my resume together and learn new skills about, for something. You guys know we do internet marketing training. A lot of you guys are coming on board. It's really exciting, learning, how to create these businesses. And somebody else said that they do Akashic record training and readings, and she's joined us the training, the internet training. I won't say the name. Our internet training to build that business. That's really creative. So I'll get the skills. Okay, this is great. I'm expanding, and then I will create that business. And then what else can I do? Oh, I'm going to do a blog. And then you're focused on nothing but the things that you enjoy, you're excited about, expansion, the new reality of what you want to switch into. Does this make sense? Let's go for it. All right, guys, my subscribers is going up again. It was before, and for some reason, it was just sitting there. I don't know what that was about anyways. Please subscribe. Please like my videos if you like them, and share them everywhere. This is a free workshop. And then you guys, down in the description, you can sign up for Manifest Anything, which is my free email series on the spiritual side. This is business, although it's a very spiritually minded community, and I actually, you get to see me live every week if you come over here. That's free, but the training, you have to decide, which is a super, super duper special we have going on right now. It's insane not to expand. Do what floats your boat, man, because you're only here once, and you're going to look around and think, wow, I had all these things I could do, and what was I focusing on? It was all a matter of focus and choice. It's all a matter of choice. I can't do it for you because you're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, and by the way, we're going to put up 3 seconds to manifest anything. If you haven't seen that video, it's still going gangbusters. Yes, I do start in the beginning and say 10 seconds, and the joke is that it keeps getting shorter and shorter. By the time I get done, it's 3 seconds. I can tell when you guys don't watch the videos. You make statements. I'm like, if you watched the video, you would have got that. All right, love you. You're amazing. Let's raise the frequency of the planet, one light being at a time. Namaste.